A crisis time now, keep on sticky fingers to yourself. But you can't do it now. Okay, because the head of the stream dirty, you know. So the head of the stream dirty, we expect to go on down at the bottom of the stream. We're in a crisis, man. For heaven's sake, man, have a heart, man, for God.
Seals were broken and things were taken. I have no reason to create mischief nor make up stories. As usual, you have tried to make this political. For your information, the packages on the flight for PNP MPs were donated and placed there by various Florida commissioners and donors. I allowed them the space on the plane as this is about Jamaica, not about PNP or GLP, as all are suffering.
So I want to continue the conversation on this Buju Banton and Darrell Vaz controversy that is going on in Jamaica now. And when you surf the internet, a lot of people are siding with Buju Banton on this one, and they're saying that yes, this thing is happening too often. When you come in from the wharf or the airport, your barrel come in and things missing. And I can understand why people would side with Buju Banton on that, in terms of a lot of Jamaicans who send barrel down to Jamaica, and when they go and clear the barrel, things missing all the time. But in this case, I think people are conveniently leaving out the politics side of it. And this is the problem that I have with it, the politics side of it. I don't have any problem with the other part, but the politics. And Buju Banton is the one that politicized this from the get-go. When Buju Banton end that video saying from the head of the stream is dirty, then what do you expect? That to me was not necessary, because how can you blame a government for something that happened at the airport? We have been dealing with this thing for decades under different administration, PNP, GLP, different administration. We have been having problem with people bringing their barrel to Jamaica and things missing out of their barrel all the time. So I just don't see how that part came in the equation, where if the head of the stream, and everybody know that he's talking about the government. How does the government get involved with that? Andrew Holness or whoever, Darrell Vaz does not work at the airport. They probably don't even know the first thing to do when it comes on to being at the airport. And how did it become political, where Buju Banton is going to say no from the head of the stream is dirty, then expect everything else to be dirty. And when Buju Banton, in replying to Darrell Vaz yesterday, put out a statement, and this statement was very confusing to me. And in that statement, where he said, you have tried to make this political. For your information, the packages on the flight for the PNP MPs were donated and placed there by various Florida commissioners and donors. That is the part, again, that I don't understand. Starting the statement that's saying that Darrell Vaz have been trying to make this political, and then ending the statement that's saying that the PNP, the relief for PNP MP, that just don't make any sense to me. Why is Buju Banton accepting packages for PNP MP? Because I saw Buju Banton in, I don't know if it was in Florida, but he was on stage at a concert, and he was urging people, don't forget Jamaica. And in that statement, he was saying all of Jamaicans are hurting. So why is it that Buju Banton is bringing down segregated packages, segregated relief for Jamaica? That is the part that I don't understand. And then to start off that part of the message that's saying that Darrell Vaz have been trying to make it political, and then ending it with saying that you are bringing packages for only People's National Party supporter. That just don't make any sense. Because so far we have seen so many different artists on the street giving back to Jamaica without this type of controversy. We see Spice, we see Vybz Kartel, we see D-Angel, Beenie Man, everyone on the ground. And Beenie Man, no one is a staunch People's National Party supporter like Beenie Man. And we did not see this controversy. We did not see Beenie Man out there in a PNP only era handing out package, because it just don't look good. It doesn't look good, because this time when we are going through this crisis in Jamaica, when people are suffering in Jamaica because of this natural disaster that took away everything from them, politics is the last thing that should be in the picture right now. And that is one of the most disappointing things coming out of this Hurricane Melissa aftermath for me, is that everything seemed to be political. I think we should take a time out from this old political thing. And that's why I'm going to continue to say that we need a joint commission. Every single Jamaica Labour Party member of parliament, from Kamina Johnson-Smith, from Daryl Vaz, from information minister, everyone that is out there that is working every day should have someone from a party right by their side to show unity so that nobody can politicize anything that's going on in this hurricane relief. Because I'll continue to say it don't look good. It just don't look good because hundreds, thousands of foreigners are in Jamaica from Barbados. Yesterday I spoke about from Grenada, people coming from Grenada to help restore power, people coming from Barbados, people coming from all over the Caribbean, America, Spain, all over the world. Over 20,000 foreigners are in Jamaica now, people that don't have any connection to Jamaica, and they're trying to help us restore a sense of normalcy. So it just don't look good for Jamaicans to be politicizing this, because the election was just over. And even if it is going to take like 2 years from now to have some sense of normalcy, get back to the political campaign in like 2-3 years after this. There's enough time to campaign after that, but now is not the right time. And I just felt that this thing with Buju Banton, especially the part that stood out to me the most, is that relief packages, care packages coming in for PNP MPs. And I don't know why Buju Banton felt the need to divulge that information, because I don't see anywhere that Daryl Vaz accuse him of doing that. So for Buju Banton to just come out and give that information freely, and such information, such divisive information, that is one of the reasons why I believe that Buju Banton, a superstar, Buju Banton, one of the greatest. I think if you're going to put reggae, dancehall, or whatever, probably only Bob Marley you'd put in front of Buju Banton. Buju Banton need to come off the internet, because since Buju Banton's been back, Buju Banton's been on the internet talking a lot of stuff, and I think he's losing a lot of fans. The more time you spend on the internet, I think people are losing a bit more respect. So I think Buju Banton should just get off the internet, point blank. Okay, so let's talk about Lisa Hanna. So after Hurricane Melissa, I see Lisa Hanna out there, and Lisa Hanna to me is giving everyone a taste of what Lisa Hanna would be if she was the leader right now of the People's National Party. And she's giving them a lesson on what real leadership looks like. And I can admit that I'm Team Lisa. Like Lisa Hanna to me, like for the People's National Party to pass up on Lisa Hanna for Mark Golding, I think that is going to be a mistake that is going to haunt them forever. But for Lisa Hanna to come out and what she's doing now after this pandemic is just a real lesson of leadership, of what I expected for Mark Golding to be doing in this time after the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa. So take a look at what Lisa Hanna is doing.
No, so we're very, very grateful for the donation of one office space that can serve for storage, especially in these times where we're trying to get as much things as possible to serve the people of Southwest St. Elizabeth that have been tremendously affected. Mattresses and sheets are so critical. A number of our coastal communities were completely washed out. Sea would have come in, they lost their bedding, they lost their sheets, they lost everything. So this is a big step forward, and we're going to target single mother households to provide these mattresses for as a part of the rebuilding process. I want to thank Lisa and the team. Thank you so much. It means a lot. I miss her.
I've never seen devastation like this in my lifetime. And to see it in my own country is overwhelmingly heartbreaking. I mean, the courthouse that I remember, the church that I remember, Black River, boy, I have zero words. So we're going to try and give the municipal corporation a facility, a space to work with them. And I'm here with the member of parliament I just have no words. And I'm not easily lost for words. Ross! It's 5-5. I tied them 5-5.
Yeah, them tight.
Just bring them down. Alright, this can come off now. Yeah, hold on. Hold on. Let's push it. Push it. Push it out. Push it this way. And just drop it. Check out this other one. But Dayton, you have to pack it in good enough. Because some more, a whole heap of other things coming in.
Yeah,
Hold on.
something like that.
Hold on.
Real machete, man.
It's blankets. You're supposed to get. There are more of these that I have for you in there too. So.
Hey!
Where Ross?
So that was Lisa Hanna, and in my opinion, Lisa Hanna is giving Andrew Holness and Mark Golding a lesson of what it really means to be a leader, a real leader in times like this, times of natural disaster, the worst natural disaster in the history of Jamaica, when leaders from both sides need to come together. Since the hurricane, we have seen Lisa Hanna been giving out millions of dollars worth of supplies, especially for single moms. And we saw since she left representative politics, she been giving out a lot of these units to a lot of young women who are entrepreneurs who want to start a business. And I believe that it would have been a good sign of unity if the Prime Minister, Dr. Andrew Holness, and Mark Golding came together and make a joint statement, or even if they wanted to do it separately and say something like, you know what, we are going to donate our entire paycheck for the rest of the year to the victims of this hurricane. These are two of the richest men in Jamaica. They don't need that 1 year paycheck. They have multiple business that's going on. And I believe that that would send a message to people that, look, these men really care about Jamaica. Because when you look at Vybz Kartel, how much money Vybz Kartel donating, how much money Spice giving back to Jamaica, Shaggy, Sean Paul, Beanie Man, D-Angel, all of these dancehall artists sometimes that people look down on, and look how much money, millions, these dancehall artists are giving back. So I believe that it would be a missed opportunity if these two men don't step up and come publicly and give some money, donate to the cause, not just taking money from overseas non-profit organizations, but put your money where your mouth is. If you really love Jamaica, you really love the people of Jamaica, Jamaica have made both of you millionaires or billionaires. You guys have generational wealth. Give back to the country. And I believe that Lisa Hanna was sending a message when she went out there, and she did it. She did both PNP and GLP members of parliament to show that, look, this is a time for unity. This is not a time for division. And I believe that she did that to send a message, because we have heard different, whether MPs or former politicians, coming out with negativity, which is hard to believe just like a week and a half after the most catastrophic disaster in the history of Jamaica. But Lisa Hanna have just been poised and saying like, look, this was not a normal hurricane. This is not going to be an overnight fix. And she's out there playing her part, giving back to her community. And I don't think Lisa Hanna have half the money that Mark Golding or Andrew Holness have. So I think, I don't know, I think these guys should put their money where their mouth is and should give back to the community. I know that they're probably busy dealing with their constituency, but just take a second out of your day, come out and make a public statement that, look, you know what, I'm donating $20 million to this effort. And I think you will gain a lot more respect for that, because, as I said, Jamaica have made you both wealthy. So I think it's time to give back to Jamaica. So guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think that it would be a good idea for the Prime Minister and the opposition leader to donate their paycheck to this relief effort to help the people of Jamaica rebuild their life? Let me know in the comment section. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content. And remember, peace. I'm out.